everybody. I know nobody's here just yet, but my Jen's going to be popping in here in a little bit. Um, but anyway, guys, welcome to the show for all of those of you who like to watch it afterwards. Tonight is Final Thoughts. And tonight's Final Thoughts are loyalty and self reliance. Now, these are two things that I've noticed, loyalty especially, are gone, guys. We don't have people that are loyal anymore. I'm going to start with loyalty for the first 30 minutes, and then we're going to move on to self reliance. All right, guys? So we're going to wait for a few people to get here, and we're going to see what's going to happen. All right, guys? Hopefully, my notifications went out. I know that YouTube has been having problems with notifications lately. So I hope everybody gets their, knowledge of me being on. So we're going to wait just a little bit before we get into the actual conversation. But I thank all of y'all for tuning in. If you're watching this after it's been uploaded, thank you so much. That means you're a supporter. You're awesome. And, you got a place in my heart, guys. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show y'all something. This was one of the pipes I carved. This is one of the things I've made before. I don't smoke anymore, as all of y'all know. But this is my old pipe that I used to smoke with. I carry it around with me every now and then so I could just hold it and move it around. And I hope you guys like it. It's hand carved out of oak. I did it a few years back. Hi, my Jen. I'm glad you like it because that's going to be some of the stuff we might be selling in our merchandise. So, guys, when we hit 500 subscribers, we might be having stuff like this in our merchandise. Guys, but you have to be 18 or older in order to purchase. Okay, guys? The only thing that's going to be, we're going to have a section that's going to be for children, and young adults where they can purchase t-shirts. And then we're going to have a section for 18 and older where you have to have a credit card in order to prove your age. So that way you could purchase a pipe or a walking stick or a sword or something like that without legal reasons being a problem. What's up, country girl? How you doing? And hey, Jen, my love, I love you too. Eventually when I figure out this dual screen thing, me and my girl Jen, we're gonna have a dual show. We're gonna have a show together. Do I vape? No, I quit. I quit everything cold turkey a few weeks ago. A friend of mine asked me for her birthday, and quite a few other people had told me that I needed to quit. So I dropped vapes, cigarettes, anything and everything you could smoke. I dropped it. Now, that doesn't mean I smoked all kinds of drugs. So don't think that. The only thing I smoked was tobacco. But I don't touch anything that you can smoke. I don't touch alcohol because I can't because of my seizure medication. So, yeah, I'm glad that you guys are all here. I'm glad you approved there, country girl. Because, yeah, it's hard to quit. It really is, guys. But I do have this to say really quick. We got 20 likes last live stream. Let's try to get 20 more this one. If we can't get 20, let's try to get at least 21. Okay, guys? Actually, no, Landon. I don't make my own moonshine. I don't know how. However, I do make a honey mead and sell it to people. First off, distilleries are illegal in Texas. So instead, you're only allowed to have small home brew kits. So I make honey mead. And I'll sell that every now and then. But that's like a honey wine. And it's really good, actually. Big back. All right. Content is extremely off-putting and I am genuinely offended. I'm sorry, Matthew. What have we done? What have we done to offend you, my friend? But now that we got some people in here, we can actually get into tonight's topic, which was loyalty, and the other topic is self reliance. All right, guys. So let me start out with loyalty. All right. One of the things that we are all lacking nowadays in every sense of the word, and most of the time in friendships, most of the time in relationships, a lot of relationships I've seen are lacking loyalty. But this is where you actually dedicate yourself to either a cause or a person, and you make sure that you don't break your oath to them. That is loyalty. You know, that is an amazing thing to do. I'm not going to report this. I'm going to report this to the YouTube Committee on Regulations and Standards. Matthew, what did we do, Bubba? I don't know what I did, man. Just let me know what I did and I'll apologize for it. I'm sorry if I upset you. Brett Brat, what do you mean by no? This sounds cool, dude. Down here in Florida, no one gives two F's at all. Oh, I understand that. No, my buddy's from Florida. He's from down South Florida. Hi, doctor. How you doing, man? We're just sitting here talking about loyalty, or trying to. But our buddy Matthew here seems to have a problem. For some reason, we've offended him, and he's wanting to go report us. It's just being a troll. Don't worry about Matthew. Oh, okay. Okay. If that's the case, never mind. I'm not used to having trolls. I haven't had them yet. So, anyway, back to loyalty. So, yeah, you dedicate yourself to a cause or to a person. You dedicate yourself to a reason. Or in some cases, in the case of marriage, you dedicate yourself to love. You dedicate yourself wholeheartedly in body and soul to another person. And that means that person should be the only one, guys. That person should be the only thing on your mind when you wake up and when you go to bed. That person should fill your heart with wings of eagles and allow you to fly, guys. Love is an amazing thing, and loyalty comes with that. And a lot of women and a lot of men and a lot of, people in general have forgotten that joy of loyalty. I don't see loyalty in friendships as much anymore either, man. I see friends that stab each other in the back constantly. It's not cool, guys. We've got to move up from that. Let's see. Thank everybody for being supportive of Jin Jin. What's up? If you can't say my name, it's okay. You can call me Bob. Tavien or Tavien? Just tell me if I got that right. But otherwise, welcome in, Bob. Hi there, love everyone. How you doing? So yeah, guys, loyalty is something that, it doesn't matter what happens. You're going to be, just to your cause. You're going to stick to your guns, because let's throw out a scenario there. Let's say a beautiful woman walked through the door right now and jumped in my lap and asked me to be hers and offered me a bunch of money. I'm going to throw her straight onto my floor, which I just got through sweeping, tell her to get her booty up, sweep my floor, and then get out of my house because I already have somebody. Guys, that's loyalty. Hello, Chris D. But guys, that's loyalty. That is the power of being loyal. To earn someone's actual loyalty is something that, nobody would think of. Taking a bullet for somebody, that's loyalty. Taking, and helping your friend no matter what and dropping everything to be there for them. That's loyalty. Telling someone else that's attracted to you, I'm sorry, I'm with somebody. That's loyalty. You know, that's some strength. That takes courage. That takes power, guys. You know, that takes discipline. You know, to be loyal is to take everything that I talk about and slap it into one word, to be honest. You know, and yeah, loyalty is just, it's an appreciated thing, guys. You know, you should be loyal to your country, not your government. You should be loyal to your friends. You know, you should be loyal to your family. You should be loyal to your loved ones. You know, these are all things that I see not happening, guys. You know, when parents dump kids off because they don't want to raise them anymore. They don't want to take care of them. That's not loyalty. You know, when kids, you know, disobey their parents just out of spite, that's not loyalty. You know, when women or men cheat, that's not loyalty. You know, that's just, hey, I wanted a title. Now I got it. And here's my cake, and I'm going to eat it too. You know, that's not right, guys. You can't do that. You can't walk through your life that way, man. It'll make you bitter. It really will. It will make you bitter and angry at the entire world. And guys, I've seen it. I really have. I've seen people that have gone through their lives and lived just for themselves, and they're lonely, they're miserable. Hey, Flying 90, what's up? But what's up, Ghost? But they're lonely, they're miserable, they're in pain, guys. They see the world as just this dark, horrible place, and it's because they never had loyalty in the first place. They never showed it, so no one ever showed it to them. And without that loyalty, guys, you know, you're stuck in this spot where people don't trust you, people won't believe in you. And I'm sorry, guys. I believe in loyalty. I believe in that strength and that courage. I believe in that power. You know, I believe in that honor that comes with being loyal. You know, me and Jin we're together, and I love her to death. You know, she's an amazing woman. I would never do anything to cheat on her or hurt her. And that's part of being loyal too, guys. You know, these guys that beat their women, some women that beat their men. I've actually seen that happen, believe it or not. I used to know a lady that used to beat the hell out of her husband with cans of corn and stuff like that. You know, just because he didn't take out the trash. She was mean. But anyway, you know, and there's different kinds of abuse, but that's not loyalty either. And that's neither here nor there. But that is truth. You know, guys, you can't have loyalty and hurt the one you love. You got to have genuine loyalty. You got to have genuine kindness. Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? So what you asked in German? All right. But yeah, guys, you got to be able to go and say, hey, look, no, I'm with this person. Or no, you're not going to hurt my friend. Or no, you're not going to belittle somebody that I know that is dear to me. Or no, man, I got to go. My family needs me. You know, that is something that's important. You know, I might not like the Furious 5 series that well, but I do love the whole family bond aspect. You know, it's been driven into the ground, but family, you know, because my friends are my family, you know, and that's one thing I love, you know, because you guys, I try to visit as many of y'all's channel as I possibly can find, guys. I try to find all of y'all, and I try to subscribe, and I try to watch films, and I try to thumbs up, you know, because all of y'all are supporting me, and I want to support all of y'all. I've got more people that I'm subscribed to that I can put up with. My phone dies all the time because, you know, I got too many notifications rolling in. But that's part of being in a community. That's part of showing loyalty. That's part of being friends. You know, and if y'all are going to be loyal to me, I'm going to be loyal to you. That's just how it's supposed to be, man. That's just how life's supposed to be. You're supposed to love each other. You're supposed to care for each other. For those of y'all that are new, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please hit the bell icon. Come back and see us. Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Chit chat. We welcome everybody. If you're Hindi, namaste. If you're Muslim, assalamu alaikum. If you're Christian, God bless you. But either way, welcome in, guys. Come on in and say hi. I'll give you a shout out for sure. But let's try to get them likes up to 20 tonight, guys. If we can. I don't mind if you're just gonna pop in, hit the like button, pop out. Let's get them likes up to 20. All right, guys. But anyhow, been talking for about 16 minutes now on loyalty. And does anybody have their own? I would never expected a Fast and the Furious reference on a stream, but I'm here for it. What do you say to atheists? Oh, what do I say to atheists? Yo. I don't know what else to say. Hi. What's up, The Real Ethan? How you doing? Good to see you again, The Real Ethan. Thank you for joining us, man. We're sitting here talking about loyalty. I've spoken a lot on it because one of the most loyal people I've ever seen is people who are in the military. You get them guys together and their platoon that survived. Those guys are closer than anyone I've ever seen. They will drive across country for each other. They will literally pop in out of nowhere to take care of each other. I'm so sorry, my Jen. I'm not going to stand you up. That made me crack up too. Your dad was in the Marines. Congratulations, Ethan. He's speaking long before time stuff. It ain't long before time, Bubba. This stuff was going on in the 90s, man. Why do you think Dr. Dre and Eminem are so close to each other, guys? They're loyal to one another because Dr. Dre got Eminem's career started. That was what brought him around. They were close friends, and it was because Dr. Dre believed in it. And sometimes you just got to have somebody believe in you. Shuck, you doofus. He knocked over the baby gate. Give me just a second. I need to give me a drink of sweet tea. You love rap music? And that's not too bad. My grandma's dad was in World War II. He was a rifleman and survived, but died of old age. Well, at least he died of old age, man. Hello, Amber. How you doing? But no, those guys are extremely loyal to each other. I've never seen people that they're some of the most stoic and strongest people on the planet. But you let one of their battle buddies die. You let one of their platoon members or one of their squad members that survived with them and saved their life 1,000 times. You let that man die, and you watch that Marine or you watch that Army man break down and cry his eyes out. Why? Because loyalty, because friendship, because a love that we as normal citizens cannot understand. And then they come back here and they expect to be treated as heroes, and they're treated as zeros, guys. We gotta do better to our veterans. We've got to be loyal to them, not just them loyal to each other, not just them loyal to this country. This country needs to be loyal to its veterans because a lot of them have trouble getting through VA benefits. A lot of them have trouble keeping Medicaid. A lot of them have trouble getting something as simple as medication for themselves, guys. And it's not right. We need to be able to make sure that these people get what they need. And that is another form of loyalty. You know, as far as, politics goes, I'm not going to get into that, guys, because them guys ain't loyal to nobody. Them guys don't care about anybody but their seat in the Senate and their power. So that's my view on politics, and we're going to leave it at that, guys. But you know, we used to have leaders that when they looked at our flag, their hearts soared like the bald eagle that is the symbol of our country. We used to have leaders that when they saw the masses suffering, they cried. We used to have leaders that when the people spoke, they listened. Now we have problems with that Elon Musk is looking into. Now we have problems that Trump's signing too many executive orders. Now we have problems that our children don't know how to be loyal. Our children don't know how to be disciplined. Our children don't know how to be honorable. Our children aren't educated. We're running into problems where a simple thing as a difference between beliefs can come between people. Instead of making us stand out and be friends, instead of bringing honor and joy to our lives, we end up bringing negativity and bitterness into our souls, guys. And that's why loyalty is important. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you say you love somebody, mean it. If you say that you're friends with somebody, it better be with all your heart. Don't do anything halfway. That leads to broken hearts. That leads to terrible relationships. That leads to pain and suffering, guys. And I don't want to see that anymore in the world. And I know you guys don't. I know you guys are tired of hearing about it. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to preach love, peace, and honor until I'm blue in the face, But we've got about 8 more minutes, guys. So I'm going to read some of y'all's comments. What do y'all think? Go on ahead and type them down while I take my medication. I love watching your lives. You really are the coolest and the happiest man on YouTube. Thank you. Yes, Ghost, I have to take medications for my epilepsy and my schizophrenia. Otherwise, I can't drive or I can't go hunting or fishing. So I would lose my entire lifestyle. And I honestly rely on hunting and fishing to be able to eat. Took yours earlier? All right, Jin Jin, I'm glad that you remembered to take yours. Sometimes I forget. I'm not going to lie. I always say meds when I hear that. Oh, I got you then, Ghost. I got you, buddy. Oh, man. I hate taking them. I really do. I wish I didn't have to. I'm trying hard to try this keto diet thing where you eat mostly meat. And hoping maybe that will help with my mind. You're all good, real Ethan. Yeah. Tastes awful. Ew. Oh, you had to eat? Okay. Thank you, country girl. Used to take ADHD meds, and that stuff made me lose my appetite. Yeah, this stuff makes it hard to want to eat as well. But what are your guys' thoughts on loyalty? Guys, tell me, do you have anybody that you're loyal to? Do you have anybody that, or do you even understand true loyalty? Have you ever had somebody that you were loyal to? Oh yeah, be loyal. Be loyal to those who deserve it. That's the main thing. Oh, whoops. But yeah, be loyal to those who deserve it is the main thing, guys. You know, don't throw your loyalty around like it's just nothing. You know, if you've got a manipulative, narcissistic, self-centered person, don't give them your loyalty because they don't care about it, guys. They're going to throw it away like it's trash. You know, you don't want to be around toxic people is mainly what I'm getting at, because toxicity bleeds into you and that ends up making you bitter, because it almost did it to me. You know, for about 3 years now, I've cussed and screamed about never dating again. And then I ran into Jen Jen. And now here I am dating somebody again, you know, so it's a wonderful thing. I'm glad you're loyal to my family. My girlfriend is a 10-10 woman, one of a kind. She's been there for me in the shitty times and the best times. That's what I'm saying, Flying 90. And that's what I'm saying too, my Jen Jen. You always got to be loyal to your family. And I'm 37 there, Ghost. You know, 37 years. So I've had enough time to learn a little bit of wisdom, which, like I said, some of the content's going to change here in the channel here in a little while. I'm trying to see how many we can get to with just doing these conversations, because I'm thinking about turning my afternoon lives into crafting sessions. Because somebody broke into my travel trailer and stole my walking staff that I was making for my nephew that had the snake skin all down it in the runes we were going to burn on it. So I lost that little project for you guys. Yeah, time does go fast. You're 15 going on 16, man? All right, real Ethan. Your mother is 32? You didn't do it. I know you didn't. Nobody really. 13 going on 14? All right. Single and 31. All right, poor country sweet girl. Country girl sweet, blah. Blah, 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 blah. It was me. Yeah, it just sucks somebody stole it. But we're gonna fix that. We're gonna make a new one. So we're gonna make him another one. You know, it's a lot better. Yeah, I'm probably gonna draw a serpent on it and then burn into it. But we're gonna make sure he has a walking stick ready before spring comes around, so I can take him out with me into the big thicket, and then you guys will get to hear how I teach them and everything like that, how to hunt and how to track and how to maneuver through the woods and find your way back and things like that. Oh yeah, it is gonna be cool. Well, guys, we got 2 minutes going on here until halfway through the show. So I'm going to go on ahead and start my quick little rant on self-reliance. All right, guys. So give me just a little bit and I'll get back to your responses. But if you're new here, sorry. But if you're new here, please like and subscribe. My name is Clint Gage, and we talk about all kinds of stuff here. You know, it's just mainly whatever's on my mind, you know. But anyhow, so self-reliance. What does that mean? Self-reliance is simply when you learn to take care of yourself, guys. You don't have to ask anybody for help. You can do it on your own. You see, when I was homeless, I actually took and went and caught my own fish. I hunted my own food. I trapped my own game. You know, that was what I did. And I would gather up edible mushrooms. I would gather up, you know, believe it or not, pond scum's edible, even though it sounds gross, but it does have a grody flavor. But it gives you good nutrients. You know, I've eaten all kinds of things that I had to survive. You know, it's just what I needed to do. That's why I'm a bushcrafter. You know, that's why one day I'm going to take y'all out onto the Nature's River and I'm going to show y'all how to build a survival shelter. You know, that's just going to be one of my other little things. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. if I can get my license and a boat together and everything, we're gonna go gator hunting this year, and we're gonna try to film that, show y'all that. I figure y'all might get a kick out of it. Uh, and then, of course, there's always going to be deer and hog hunting next year, guys. So right now, I would like to thank my friend Danielle Yaskabek, um, or Yaskabek. She has been advertising my channel, guys. She's a wonderful woman. Go check her out. Yes, she's Muslim, but she's an absolute sweetheart and says hi to everybody. She does live in here in America, but she's originally from Kazakhstan. So go check her out. She's really cool. Um, it's T. All right. I'll see you later then, Ghost. Keep it spooky, man. This is going to be fun. Yeah. So self-reliance. You know, when I was homeless, majority of the people that I saw were panhandling, meaning they were standing there holding signs and asking for money. And I just couldn't see myself doing that. You know, I had skills and I knew how to use them. So I fished out of the LMVA canal. I fished out of the river that I lived on to. Um, if I was in town, I would fish out the canal. If I was, in my campsite, then yeah, I was fishing out the river because I was close by. I boiled my water. You know, I did everything that I had to do to survive, and it was still rough, guys. It was still harsh. It's no wonder that a lot of our ancestors sometimes didn't make it, guys. Um, there's a reason why I'm 37 and I've got more gray hairs than a 50-year-old. It equals out to a rough life, but at the same time, self-reliance can give you a feeling of, how do I explain it? It can give you a feeling of accomplishment when you're done. Because when you catch that fish and you're sitting there and you're cooking them after starting your own fire without a lighter or a match, and you're sitting there and you're cooking that fish, and you're just sitting back smiling because you know you're gonna eat good tonight, or you're cooking that rabbit or you're cooking that squirrel. You're just sitting back smiling and feeling great because it's an accomplishment, guys. It's something that most people wouldn't even try to do. Weirdest things today. I was eating lunch and one of my chicken tenders looked like a heart. Oh yeah. That was a cool little story. Bravo 6 going to bed. All right. Yeah, I remember UT Blaze. But anyway, keep it spooky, Ghost. We'll see you next time, man. But yeah, so self-reliance, that can go a long way, not just in children, but that can also go a long way for us adults too, guys. Because I mean, hell, make your own garden. If you got the room. If not, plant one in your house. You can do it out of buckets. Then there's also, have a few chickens. That gives you meat. That gives you eggs. If you can get used to the flavor, get you a goat. That gives you some milk, and that also takes care of your yard. You'll never mow again. You'll never mow again. You'll never have a weed again, and you'll never have flowers, but you'll never mow. um, and then, learn how to be self-reliant, guys. Learn how to take care of your needs, because when you learn to do that, you'll be surprised how low your grocery bill will drop. When my garden finally pops up and we do some good fishing this coming up season, we're going to have a lot of what we need without having to worry about going to the grocery store. All we got to go to the grocery store for is shit we want, not stuff we need. Unless it's, toiletries and cleaning supplies and stuff like that. But other than that, we're in the clear, guys. We're good. Let me see what my Jin said. Oh, yeah, never mind. Hi, Jack. How you doing? What's up, Frost? You keeping it frosty? But so yeah. Another thing about self-reliance. I didn't ask anybody for a bed. They were offered to me, guys, whenever I was homeless. Instead, I built shelters, that I could live in. I learned how to bushcraft. I learned how to make something that was sturdy and strong and could last a storm all the way up to a tornado. And now the tornado rolled over me, I was just screwed, blued, and tattooed. But if the tornado just happened to be rolling by, I'd be fine. Uh, but I had to learn all these things, and these are things that taught me how to be self-reliant. You know, like I said, gardening, farming, small farming, backyard farmer. It's a great idea. It really is. You'd be amazed how much you can do. Have a compost pile, throw that stuff on top of your garden, man. You'll have the prettiest plants you ever seen in your life. You'll have cabbages this big around, bro. I've seen it. Um, but anyway, you can also take and be self-reliant at work. Don't ask for your boss's permission if there's something that needs to be done. If you see something that needs to be done, dude, take it upon yourself with self-reliance. If have a deadline to meet, and yet you also have a child that happens to have a play, you manage to find a way to make both work. That's self-reliance. You know, you rely on making sure that you and yours are taken care of, and then you can take care of everyone else. See, me and mine are fine. That's the only reason why I ever even started this YouTube channel in the first place, guys. Me and mine are great. I'm just, I figured I needed a hustle to be able to make a little bit of money. And somebody said, try YouTube, start telling my stories, start telling my points of view. And so I started this, and it's been blowing up ever since, guys. I love the fact that y'all love listening to just the things I have to say. It's an amazing feeling. And you guys are incredible. I love y'all. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you're new. We could always use more Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum, guys. Uh, we're going to have t-shirts when we hit 500 subscribers. We've got some plans going on, guys. The only thing it's taking me time to do is wait for this rain to quit and to be able to build up materials. That's it, guys. And then we could get started, and it's going to be a fun adventure. It's going to be something that all of us, I hope, we'll get into. Hi, other Clint. Hi, Gen X. What's up? Oh, I know, 300 subscribers. I'm surprised we got that many already. I keep bouncing between 300 and 305, but I think that a lot of the times either YouTube's deleting some of my subscribers, or parents are finding out the kids are subscribed to me and they're deleting it. Because I tend to have a lot of children that pop up in here, and I don't know why I put my show not for kids. I don't know why, but it's okay. If I can't stop it, I might as well accept it, guys. And so all I ask, kids, is if you're in here, get your parents' permission, guys. That's all I'm asking for. Show me to your parents, get their permission, and then let them leave a comment for me underneath the video. That way I can read it and make sure that everything's okay. This dude don't want to go to jail for something he didn't do. Oh yeah, Gen X, my girlfriend's in here. Say hi, Jenny. Where you at, Jen, baby? Oh. The other reason why one might want to become self-reliant is because nobody wants to be a burden. I've known several people that literally live off of other people. That's their shtick. They live off of other people's couch. They live off of other people's money. They live off of other people's time. You know, they're mooches. And to be fair, those are one of the few people I don't help because that's all they want is just somebody to take care of them. Um, the women I get, be a housewife, but don't be a lazy housewife. But the guys, come on, man. Get up, grow some muscles, get out there and get to work. You know, grow some huevos, brother. I've seen too many of the generation, of like 25 and under, and I'm not saying anyone specifically, but I have seen a lot of like 21 and under or 25 and under that just don't want to do anything, guys. They expect us to let them come in. They expect us to get days off. They expect us to cater to them just because they're a specific generation. And these guys are so soft that it's not funny. You tell him no and he cries. You tell a girl, no, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to put up with the fact that you've got, 60 different orders up on the screen and you can't keep up with them. They keep pouring in. You got to deal with it. That's work. And they don't want to do it. They freak out and they quit and they go home and they live off of mom and dad. And then when it's done, they live off their friends. And then when they get done burning that bridge, they find new friends. And it becomes a vicious cycle, guys. And, that is not self-reliance. That is a crap show waiting to happen, guys. That is someone is about to get hurt, you know because when you live that kind of lifestyle, eventually somebody's going to get fed up with you and they're going to sock you right in the mouth. And it's not going to feel good because you better hope that they're a nice person and they only sock you once, because a lot of people nowadays, they're going to keep hitting you till you hit the floor, and this is just good advice coming from somebody who has seen this kind of action take place, who has been the guy throwing the punch. I've had people mooch off of me even when I didn't have nothing. I did have my own trailer for a while where I paid $500 a month rent, but it fell through when the guy sold it out from underneath me. And that's a story for another time. One day I'm going to come on here and all I'm going to do is just sit down and tell stories from my past, and see what you guys think. But anyway, we've got some quick announcements to do. We got 15 minutes left. First announcement is we're still working on a day whenever my buddy is going to be feeling good and he can do a interview with us. Thank God that we got some nice weather coming up here real soon. He's going to be going to the doctor tomorrow, so he might be getting some pain management for the first time in years, guys. Years. So he might be able to finally no longer feel pain, and we can sit down and have a good conversation with my friend, and he can confirm a lot of the stuff that I do. And then we've got a conversation with my mother coming up and a conversation with my stepmother coming up. We've got to build a new walking staff. That's going to be a new video that's coming up. We've got to get my hammer and my anvil back from my dad's. That's going to be a video. So yeah, we're going to be getting set up come this spring and summer for doing a lot of really cool shows. We're going to be having some blacksmithing. We're going to be having some wood carving. If I can get my hands on some leather, we're going to have some leather working. Once we hit 500 subscribers and we're starting to be able to do merchandise, then I'll be able to take and show you guys like, hey, look, and I'm going to make one of the items, on the show and be like, you want something like this? Come sign up, and, well, we're going to have that on the channel. Like I said, I'm going to set me up a separate website that I can let you guys know about, and probably a PayPal account. So that way you guys can, purchase y'all's orders. And then I'm going to set me up a P.O. box that I'm going to let y'all know where to send any broken material or any shirts that don't fit or anything like that to guys. And also, I'll be accepting letters from just anybody. If you want to send me snail mail, go right on ahead, guys. I will take it. But these are all things that are going to be set up later on, guys. We have to get to the point where we can start getting donations to where we can get this organization started first. Because anything that anybody donates, guys, it's not going into my pocket. It's going to be going into its own separate bank account, and it's going to be used to fund the nights. So it's going to be used to fund the show. It's going to be used to fund the nights, and it's going to be used to go to charity, guys. When it gets big enough, we're going to dump the whole thing into charity, and that's just how it's going to work. But other than that, guys, we just hit the 15-minute mark. So what we're going to do now, since self-reliance is pretty much a self-explanatory thing, you find a way to rely on yourself. You find a way to make sure that your problems are handled, guys. Even when I'm about to have a seizure, my friends know that if I will get up and walk into another room. If I'm having hallucinations, my friends know it because I have certain signs that I will go through whenever I go through my hallucinations. And they'll just leave me alone because they know I'm going to handle it. And I'm going to be just fine, guys. And that's what I'm trying to put through to you guys. That you never have more on your plate than what you can handle. You never have more than what you need to be able to get through life. You already have all the tools. You just got to use them. You just got to find them. That movie Sucker Punch. I love that film because it shows life from a very, very psychotic, from a very, very psychosis standpoint. Because that poor little girl went through drama. It shows the world through drama-based psychosis. Not only that, but the old man from the film, who was always dropping bits of wisdom, whenever he told her, "You've always had all the weapons you need. You just had to find them." Look for them in your head. You have all the power you need there. You have all the strength. You have all the wisdom. You have all the knowledge that you need to move forward and better yourself and make a better person, make a better you, and lead to a better world. And that is what we do here at the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. We try to lead to a better world. We try to lead to a better understanding. We try to live in a way that makes people happy just to be around us. It's hard to walk through life and frown all the time. Guys, smile at the world. She will smile back. She will visit you with blessings. She will shower you with plenty. All you have to do is find a way to be positive, guys. And I know that sounds stupid, but it actually works. If something goes wrong, go, well, I know not to do that again. Let's try it this way. And just keep thinking that way, guys. Don't get frustrated. Don't throw stuff around. Don't get angry. Do your best to stay calm and to do what you have to do, guys. By the way, if the live cuts off before now, I do apologize. My phone is dying, so I'm about to grab the extension cord right here. Right over here. And I'm going to have to sit up and hold you guys. Hello again, Brian. How you doing, man? Let's say. Uh-oh, did I say Clint? I meant Cliff. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, Cliff. We know your name's Clint, Gen X. Oh, man. The Gen X what? Yeah, guys, we got the last 10 minutes here. So now it's just the hangout session. So, yeah, let me know what y'all thought about the live. Let me know what y'all think about self-reliance, if y'all practice any form of self-reliance. And let me know, guys, in the comments if there's anything I can improve upon, and anything I can show you guys that would be better. Because I want to make this channel better. I want to bring people together. I don't want this to be just a small group. I want this to be big, guys. And it's not because I want to be famous. It's because I want a movement to happen. It's because I want to see people passionate like they were with the I Have a Dream speech. I want to see people passionate like they were back in the day whenever civics was a thing. Oh no, I'm Virginia's most ineligible bachelor. I'm single like a dollar bill. Oh, Gen X. I'm so sorry. Oh, looks like the Donnelly family's on. But guys, yeah, you can improve on your adulting and make sure that little girl has a cake on her 11th birthday. Oh, Daniel. All right. Listen, brother. She chose to have her birthday the next day. And the reason why was because, first off, we looked far and wide to find a vehicle that would bring us in to get something, and to get her a cake. And the reason being was because our car broke down literally the morning we went to do it. And little lady knew that we couldn't get a ride till the next day. So she literally told us, let's celebrate my birthday tomorrow. And today we'll just and I'll talk with all the family and everything and make a bunch of phone calls. That was completely her choice, brother. That was not us, because I was about to get up and walk all the way to Walmart just to get her a cake. So, and I have tumors in my feet, man, and I was going to do that. So you can be mad all you want, but just know that that was literally her choice to celebrate it the next day. Plus, she wanted to be able to celebrate it with her mother because her mother had to work that morning. So this way, when we celebrated it on Sunday, she was able to actually be able to celebrate it with her mother and not just a bunch of guys. She had her mom around. So that's another reason why she wanted to celebrate it the next day. So she had her cake, and she had her own personal cake. She didn't even have to share her cake with anybody. She still got it, So to be fair, man, if you want to take and start blaming somebody and start getting angry, make sure you know the whole story first. All right, brother, it would have been easier to ask, but I understand your opinion, Daniel. It's part of life, been 10 years. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gen X. Nice to see you again, real Ethan. Hi, my Jin. Real Ethan, it's okay, man. He can speak his piece. Because, like I said, it was the choice of the little lady, not ours. I love you too, my Jin. But, you better be glad that she's not in here. She's done went to bed, Daniel, because she'd have been all over you. She'd have been madder than hell, because I literally had to stop her from sending you messages on my app, because she was mad at you, dude. But anyway, guys, we got about 6 minutes left before we end our show here today. It's been a good conversation. We've only had 2 trolls, which, yay! It's always good not to have trolls in your show. But at the same time, is Daniel a youngster? I don't know, Gen X. He literally just showed up in my comments and was mad as hell over something that he literally has no part in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gabby did sub to you tonight, Jin. She did actually take and watch a few of your videos too. She loves coloring. So, but yeah, I don't know who Daniel is. Thank you, Ethan. We got 12 likes so far, 13 maybe. I don't know. Sometimes, for some reason, YouTube likes to take away a like sometimes. But yeah, to answer your question, Gen X, I don't know who Daniel is, and I'm not gonna judge. He just popped up in the show and he started commenting on things that was not of his business. And to be fair, I would like him to just leave the Knights alone. Because if he's gonna be that way, then he really is just not worthy of being part of the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. Because you got to understand, poor folks is poor folks, guys. We don't always have choices in what we do. Sometimes we have to do things out of necessity, And when your car's busted, your car's busted. It's going to take us about $1,000 to fix the car. And that's going to take next month to save up. So once that's fixed, though, it's all good. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure Daniel popped in, popped out. So there's no reason to even worry about him anymore, Gen X. But it is cool to see you here, man. Just know way I grew up, sometimes your B-Day wasn't celebrated till following week or weekend a lot. All depends on when paycheck comes in. It's just part of the way it was. Yeah, you're right, Gen X. You absolutely right. And that was basically what was going on. We had to wait for her mom to get off work, and we didn't have a vehicle to get the cake on that day. But we were going to get the vehicle the next day. So it was literally just some little entitled jughead. Holy moly, what's wrong with the car? Oh, something about the computer system in it, man. Oh my gosh, it's a sideways engine with a computerized motor. It's brutal. They got to tear the engine block apart, and then they got to reprogram the computer. So it's going to cost like $1,000 to fix. And it's going to be a pain in the butt, guys. And your boy here is not a mechanic. All right. I'm not a mechanic. Trust me. Let me trying to fix that would be like asking Fred Flintstone to operate a Mac computer. It's just no. He's going to smash it with a club and walk away. And in my case, I'm going to smash it with a hammer and be like, to hell with this thing. I am not a mechanic at all. I am not technologically inclined, guys. That's why I try to tell you all the time. I'm so new to YouTube, guys, that literally the 17th is when I found out about YouTube. It was the first time I got on YouTube. Ever. And somebody convinced me to make a channel because I was telling them about my country bumpkin self, and they were like, dude, you got a story. And that got me to thinking. That's why I keep wearing the same overalls and the same shirt, is because it's become a uniform for me, guys. I wash it every day. Sure, I wear it all day, but I wash it as I sleep. I wear a different t-shirt and a pair of pajamas while I'm asleep. And it's become like my uniform for you guys, because it just fits. All right. Now wait till I get my boots, though, because when I get my leather boots in that I made, that's really going to pull the outfit together. Yeah, it's like my brand, man. Oh, we've had like 5 mechanics look at it, Flight 90. That's the problem. The cheapest estimate we got was $1,000. Yeah, brother. It's retarded. But I do understand what you mean, man. Well, we literally have seconds now, guys. So y'all been awesome. We didn't hit our 20 mark tonight, but we did at least get 12. All right, guys. And you love me in my overalls. Thank you, my Jen Jen. But remember, guys, love your mama, love your papa, love yourself, be kind, and always find a way to help. And I'll check you guys later. See y'all next time. Later from the Gator.